Hi friends, it's time to know more about product life cycle theory. Product life cycle theory is a very interesting theory in international economics. Raymond Vernon. Remember, question will come from this name only. Raymond Vernon gave the concept of product life cycle theory in 1966. He explained that from the invention of product to its demise, any type of product from its invention to its demise goes through four stages. Any type of goods, you can take the pen or you can take the notebook, any type of goods from its invention to demise, it's took four stages. What are the four stages? Introduction, growth, maturity and decline. If question will come, maximum time question will come from this name or second, this important four stages. Remember, Raymond Vernon gave the concept of product life cycle theory in 1966 and he explained that any type of goods goes through four stages from invention to demise. That four stages are introduction, growth, maturity and decline. One by one we will see that what are the important meaning of the four stages: introduction, growth, maturity and decline. So here the duration of these stages, what are the four stages? Introduction, growth, maturity and decline. These four stage duration means what is the duration of introduction stage, what is the duration of growth, maturity and decline. These stages is not fixed. The duration of these stages are not fixed and depend on the demand for the product in the market and to some extent the cost of the production and the revenue that product generates. That means you will see that what is the Parle-G biscuit I saw from my past childhood, and today also what is the demand for Parle-G biscuit I saw that time personally in my life, how nicely and how interestingly I am eating Parle-G biscuit. Nowadays also I am eating the same thing, get it, with the same interest. So what is the duration of the stage means when it introduce its growth and its maturity. Still Parle-G biscuit maturity not came, still also its market demand is good. So what is the duration of this stage depends upon the demand for the product in the market and to some extent the cost of the production and the revenue that the product generates. If the product remain in demand for a long time period and the cost of the production steadily decline, the life of the product will longer and vice versa. Means same, if the product remains in the market for a small time period and the cost of production steadily increase, then the life of product will shorter, means a very small time period. That is the meaning of vice versa. Understand here what I wrote here, the long time period, vice versa means short time period, and cost of production I wrote here decline, but in vice versa it will increase, get it. So now we'll see that what are the four stages. First stage is introduction stage. Some economics that took development as the first stage. Development means when we took that idea, we started invention of that product, that phase has come as a first stage, but basically maximum economists they took introduction stage at first stage. This is the stage where a product is conceptualized and first brought to the market. In the introduction stage only the product is conceptualized and first brought to the market. The goal of any product introduction is to meet consumers' need with a quality product at the lowest possible cost in order to return to the highest level of profit. So in this introduction stage, everyone thought that in the lowest possible we will produce the quality and quality should be good, and in lowest cost we will produce and we will get the highest level of profit. The introduction of a new product can be broken down into 5 parts like idea validation, market study, essentiality of products, improvement over the product and market opportunity. Then we will come to the second phase. Second phase is about growth. The growth phase occurs when a product has survived its introduction and is beginning to be noticed in the marketplace. If what is the product we introduce in the market, if it is survive in the market and beginning to be noticed in the marketplace. In the marketplace, its demand is there. At this stage, a company can decide if it wants to go for increased market share or increased profitability. So in growth stage, market increase its share and increase the profitability. This is a first introduction stage, then second growth stage. Third, we will go for maturity stage. At this stage, sales growth has started to slow and is approaching to the point where inevitable decline will begin. It is the highest stage where we have to find maximum growth stopped there only, and it's approaching to the downfall. Get it? Then the fourth, this is the third stage: introduction, growth, maturity, and fourth stage is decline. This occurs when the product peaks in the maturity stage and begins to downward slides in the sales. Eventually, revenue will drop to the point where it is no longer economically feasible to continue making the product. Investments is minimized. So here you can see in this diagram the first stage, second stage. First stage is introduced in the market, second stage is growing the profit, third stage it's got it maximum growth and maturity, then in the fourth stage it start decreasing. Get it? But according to international economics, when the product was initially introduced in the market, its sales was less, and then with improvement of the advertisement, the growth of the product increases. And in other countries, when in the other country, in the meanwhile they started copying that product, and when the product reaches the maturity stage, the cheap substitute of the product was introduced. Why after the maturity we found the decline? Because another state they started copying that product. When they will copying that product, at the same time a cheap alternative will find, for what we found the decline stage. This is all about product life cycle theory. Thank you, class.